Now, many of you will know that yesterday the Neo Firefly sub-brand was officially launched, and the new price, as we have discussed or as it has been already revealed, it starts around $16,410, which is something that obviously it's absolutely great, and hopefully it attracts as many customers as possible with that price, because you know that the first official price of that car revealed in New Day or during New Day 2024, it was starting around $20,000. Now, knowing that it's starting around $16,000, it is something that is great. Someone, after I did a video about the official launch that took place yesterday, they said, what if this Firefly was launched by Tesla? They are pretty certain that Tesla, this coming week, it would surge by 100%. And I agree with them. You know that in as much as it's difficult, it's painful to admit, I admit, because one of the things that makes NEO, maybe and some other few Chinese equities, what makes them have to work twice as much is because they are Chinese equities, and therefore the market does not really favor them as much, or which is something that of course we know. So he said if it was Tesla, stock price this week or this coming week is it was going to grow by 100%, but because it's NEO, we know it might not grow as much. It might not, in fact, it might not even grow, because the market would want to see NEO prove themselves first, if really they can sell this car, if really they can generate some deliveries from this car. So yeah, man, for NEO, they have to work twice as hard. But the good thing is that now this car is able to compete based off its price, because that $16,410, you will know that I did discuss to say that the price that will be unveiled on the 1st of August with bars, that price might take this car below $10,000. And guess what? If that happens, it's lights out. There won't be any EV car globally that is as cheap as the Firefly, which is something that is great, something that makes me to wonder how many units will they be able to sell then, because it's still going to be very interesting. This is one of the reasons why I invest into NEO. I mean, one of the things that we saw yesterday, NEO also announced that Firefly is officially available on to plus 300 NEO stores all over China nationally, which is something that is very, very important, because people now have got an opportunity to go and see Firefly for themselves, and the deliveries starting on the 29th of April. You and me can agree that we can expect great things to come from Firefly. The biggest question that is on to investors' minds, or those that are investing onto NEO, is that how many vehicles can Firefly sell on a monthly basis? That is the biggest question, and that question for now, it's still a mystery. But knowing the fact that obviously the starting price has been reduced, it's now $16,000, it makes me to be confident to say that, look, the NEO can sell very well this model. NEO can sell this brand very well, and it can really boost the NEO deliveries and sales, which is something that obviously we look forward to that. So yeah, man, remember that this car was made primarily, or it was supposed to be launched in Europe, but because of tariffs, because of the back and forth of the tariffs between the EU and China, the NEO decided to launch this car in China, right? But in Europe, this is one of the cars that can really boost the NEO deliveries. This is something that obviously I expect, or we are expecting, a lot of the new investors are expecting Firefly to do so well in Europe, especially with the tariffs, or with the potential of the existing tariffs to fade away. We can expect Firefly to do very well in Europe, because in Europe, cars like Firefly do very well, which is something that we look forward to, that which I hope, or I believe that we'll get to see at least a very solid market for NEO in Europe. So yeah, man, I am very happy. I am excited. Firefly has been launched. Deliveries are starting on the 29th, and it appears that people already are starting to have some positive sentiment around Firefly. It would have been good that already it comes out swapping the batteries, but obviously the battery swapping, the price tag is gonna come on the 1st of August, and hopefully by then those that buy Firefly, or those that own Firefly, will have an opportunity to go to a battery swapping station, CATLs, and perform a battery swap. CATL is already preparing battery swapping stations for Firefly, and hopefully it gets to that point where Firefly can also swap their battery into CATL's battery swapping station, which is something that is great, something that is exciting. Otherwise, NEO's battery swapping station that will be capable to perform a battery swap onto Firefly is the 5th generation battery swapping station, which they will launch this year, and the deployment of that battery swapping station will start next year. So there's a lot that we can talk about when talking about Firefly. The safety of this car, you will know that it cannot be compared to any small car in the market. It has got 9 airbags. I mean, it has got, or it was built on the 5-star Euro NCAP ratings. You can definitely be comfortable driving this car because it's safe. It has been built on the European safety features, which is something that means a lot, or that could mean a lot, because you are not only buying a car with some good technology, but you are buying a car, or a small car, that is quite safe, which that matters a lot. So yeah, man, tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds, the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. Share price wise, Neo might not be doing the most, but I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds, the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. I will see you on the next one, and God bless you all.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is